Okay, that looks fine. Everything seems to be in order. Lovely. So 18th of January 2020, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. A very good afternoon to you. My name is Ozair and welcome to today's YouTube live stream. Every weekday we go live at this time and on this channel to talk about Google Ads, digital marketing, video ads, workflows, mindset, branding, pretty much everything and anything to help you with your business, to help you grow your business and get you more leads or sales. So today I'm going to be talking about Google call ads, and not only talking, but I'm going to show you a really advanced way of setting them up with literally hundreds of keywords and ad groups and a couple of thousand ads. But before we get started, just a couple of housekeeping reminders. If you are new over here, the format of these sessions are I will go through today's topic, and towards the end of the session I'm going to answer any questions you may have sent me in the comment box. So there's a comment box around the video, so please put them in as we go along. Please don't wait until the very last second, because there is about a 30-second delay in the transmission and I won't see your question. So let's get my Google Slides started. All right. So I will build a campaign which is kind of like a very advanced one, because I'm going to have almost 1782 ad groups, and I'm going to put one keyword per ad group and 2 ads per ad group. So we are going to have 1782 keywords, and we are going to have 3564 call ads, which is the double of the number of ad groups. It may sound and look like a lot of work, but you are going to watch me build this campaign in less than 30 minutes. It's pretty quick, the way I'm going to show you today. And the reason why I'm setting this up is because I want to make the campaign very granular, so I can see which keyword is working straight up and don't have to go into ad groups every time, or I can adjust my bids at ad group level because I only got one keyword in it. So there's lots of advantages of setting up this campaign the way I will be setting it up. I'm also going to be using 3 different match types. We will have, in fact I should add it over here. I'm going to use phrase, exact, and BMM keywords. Okay, and just one little plug. I'm very excited and pleased to have launched our coaching program, which is the Like a Boss coaching program, where you will get over 300 video tutorials, and we keep adding more to it. There are 4 coaching calls with myself and Farzana for about hour to 2 hours long, which you can join, ask any questions, troubleshoot, go through any campaigns you want to create, and so on. And you will learn a variety of topics, including Google Ads, editor, the video ads, analytics, tag manager, display network, content marketing, workflows, and a lot more, which I couldn't put all these things over here. So I believe it will be one of the best coaching programs you will ever join. And if you are interested, then please visit this link on the on the screen right now. Join in the masterclass which I have for you, and you'll get a little flavor and a taste of what's in it. and then you can apply for a discovery call with me and see if we are a good fit for each other. Okay, so let's get the show on the road. Okay, so before I go into Google Ads, I'm here in the Google Support Center on this page about call ads. So what it does, it will show an ad like this. Before, we never had this visit website button on the ads, but now Google have started to put this up. So you have the strong call to action as the call number, and then you have the description and the headlines and the descriptions. Couple of quick things. How it works is your ad wins an auction like you would, and is shown on the search network. Someone taps the ad, that person mobile phone, a dialer pops up with the number set. Now if they choose not to dial you, you will get charged by Google. So you will have always a discrepancy between the number of clicks on the ads and the number of calls you have received, because they will never be the same. This is where a lot of people get confused. Why have I got 100 clicks and only 20 calls? Is because people click on the ad, but then they don't follow through with the phone call. And when it is used, when someone does call you, it goes through a GFN, which is the Google forwarding number, onto your call extension or from the call ad. So you need to turn on the call reporting, and then Google will assign a Google forwarding number to your ad. The person taps the call button to place the call. Yeah. Okay. Couple of things here. 2 headlines, your business name. So this is how the ad is built, which we will do in a minute. We have 2 headlines, your business name, phone number, 2 lines of description text, a display path, which is optional, and a final URL or a verification URL. I think display path is obsolete now. I don't think we need it. And the verification URL you must have, and that phone number should be on your website. Otherwise, Google will not verify it, and if it's not verified, your ads won't run. Usual blurb about the extensions here, and the headlines is like the expanded text ads, 30 characters long, business name up to 25, description same as the expanded text ads, 90 and 90, and that's about it really. And you got a couple of more links which you can read in your own spare time. Okay, let's head into my Google Sheets. So this is how I'm going to create my campaign. It's all in the planning and organizing, right? So the first 3 columns we have got are campaign, ad group, and keyword. In fact, there's one more, criterion type, as to whether this keyword is exact, phrase, or broad modified, right? So I've got these 4 columns over here. Then in here I have named my, let me zoom in a bit so you can see it a bit better. What I've done is I have named my ad group as the keyword. So Google Ads, AdWords, Google Ad Manager, and so on, right? Now you notice there's a little hyphen and then an E in front. So E means exact. I've got this keyword set up in this ad group as exact. So each row is one ad group, right? The formula for this is that, or you can just Google it. You will find it, how this setup, the formula is set up. So all you do is you copy the list of keywords you have over here, put this formula in this column B, and it's going to automatically put that dash E in front of it. You don't need to do this manually. It literally takes a minute or two once that formula is in. So all we are doing is pasting my keywords in here. So I've got about 500 odd keywords. So I've got 594 keywords over here. Then the next lot is the same keywords I copied again, but then I've changed the formula with, instead of an E, I put a P in it for phrase match. So now I've got a same, well, not the same ad group, same keyword ad group, but with a phrase match in it as that keyword, right? So now these are all E, exact match. These are all P's, which are phrase match. And then the last one is the broad match, or the BMM. We can call it BMM so we don't get any confusion. And I'm going to copy all of that in front of all of these keywords. Right? And I have got in the formula over here as BMM. So my campaign name is there, my ad group name is set, my keywords are in each ad group, and my match type is also set up over here. The only thing I would need to do later on is to change this broad match with a plus sign in front of it. Now I could have done it over here, but I want to show you a little cool little trick. Not a trick, it's a tip of how to do this on scale. Alright, I'll go to the right to the top. Then we have our ad. Business name, I've got my business name, got my telephone number, phone, country, headline 1. I've split the headlines with 2 different ones, so I can split test. Headline 2 is, both of them are the same. Description 1, description 2, display URL, and verification URL. So my 2 ads are ready, my campaign is ready, ad group is ready, keyword is ready, my match type is ready. All we need to do now is to upload this. Now, how, you might wonder, how will we take all of these information from here and into Google Ads? So first of all, I'm going to copy all of them, and I just want to make sure I've got the right campaign call ads. Okay. Now this is where we do all the magic. This is not a tutorial, but I want to show you how quick this is. So first of all, I want to create a new campaign. Add campaign, Google Ads. I just want to make sure it's the same name which I've used over there, because if it isn't, it's going to create a new one. Alright, so that's done. I've created my campaign. Oh, I haven't. Campaign Google Ads. Campaign Google Ads, right. Now I'm going to go to the keyword tab, make multiple changes, my data includes, and I'm going to paste it from my clipboard. Campaign, ad group, keyword, criteria. It's going to paste. So this tool is where, okay, why is it making a new campaign? There is something not quite right. I'm going to, if I make a mistake, I can absolutely go back and delete it and start again. I'm going to start again. I'll just copy this one first, go in there, Add a new campaign. Okay, now it's done. Select all 4 columns, go to keywords, make multiple changes, paste, and now it is going to add 1782 ad groups with 1782 keywords. That means everything seems to be fine, and I have not created a new campaign because I've already done that before. Now if I were to go in here in the E ad group, about Google Ads, match type is exact, phrase is phrase, but the only thing we need to do is to do this BMM. So I need to go at the ad group level, select all of them, and what I want to do is not at the ad group level, I want to go at the keyword level, and I want to find all the ad groups with the word BMM in it, so we can change the match type for those. Now there's 2 ways you can do this. You can either do a filter or a search, or you can go through here, which is the tedious way. It's a little bit not easier, I would say, but it's another way to do it. There you go, as broad. I can go and select these over there, but I'm going to do it properly. I'll go to the ad groups. I want to find all the ad groups which has got the word BMM in it. So now we can see, if I select all of them, I've got 594 BMM ad groups, and I can see over here that the ad groups are 594 out of 1782, and the keywords also are 594 out of 1782, which is correct. Now I've got all my broad match keywords here. I'm going to select all of them. I need to put those plus signs in front of each one, right? It's going to be a pain in the backside if you were to do one at a time. I'm going to select my keyword, find a space, and add a space and a plus. Now I've got the plus sign in front of each word, except the first one where we don't have a space. And we go replace, and then go to append, add a plus sign before existing text. And now I have got a plus sign. I'll try, and I don't think I can zoom in because this is a desktop app. I can't zoom in. Hold on. I can. Hold on. Yes, of course I can. Is it working? There you go. Okay. This has gone a bit weird, but you can see over there, plus, plus, plus. Everywhere it is a plus in front of each. So within a matter of seconds, I have turned broad match into broad modified. Now, because we are using a Excel spreadsheet or a Google sheet, it really doesn't matter whether you have got 20 keywords or 20,000. It's going to take me the same amount of work to copy and select all of them and change them, right? I don't have to physically do all the heavy lifting. This program is going to do all this heavy lifting. So this is what I teach in my coaching program as well, that if you want to become really good at Google Ads, editor is where you need to be there, and hardly anybody knows about it. It works on both Mac and PC, and you can upload your campaigns straight into Google Ads. Of course, it is free of charge for you to use. So once I'm happy with my campaign setup, Obviously I haven't done it properly. I've got my campaign is giving me a little red error, is because it's showing me I need to put in a budget. I can pause it, enable it from here. I can change the bid strategy. I can select whether I want the search partners enabled or not. All these things which you can do in the interface, you can do from here. Everything I can set up. Once I'm happy with the campaign, I click this button on where my mouse is on the top right hand corner, and now it's going to tell me I'm about to upload one campaign, 1782 ad groups, 1782 keywords, one location. Well, I can set up the location as well. And once I upload this, click this post, the whole campaign is going to transfer within a matter of seconds, and is going to not go live, but it will go for the ads to be approved to Google. Once the ads are approved, your campaign is going to start to run. And this is how easy it is, and you can do all sorts of funky stuff with editor which you cannot do in the Google Ads editor. It is very extremely restrictive as to how you can work in there, because being able to do this, you can make your campaigns very granular. You can have hundreds if not thousands of keywords, thousands of ads, and so on, and test a lot of things. Whereas when you set up a campaign in the interface, all you are going to do is you set up with a handful of keywords and ads, because it is tediously slow to set up the campaign in there. Okay, now I'm going to go to the comment box and see if there are any questions. So now is your chance to send any questions to me, and I'll try my best to answer any questions for you. Chandu, I enter call ad not approved or unverified is because the reason why your ads are not approved or unverified is because you have not put the same call number on the website which you have set up in your call extensions. So you got to, this is why over here, let me, you know what I forgot to do? My apologies. I forgot to copy the ads. Okay, let me go back. So I've written the ads over here to save time. I select all of them, the two of them. I go back to my editor and go to call ads over here, make multiple changes. I'm going to select all these ad groups. This looks all good. Process. So now it should upload 3,564 ads, which is correct, which is double the number of ad groups. Now it's showing me some error, the red warnings, right? It's because I have not input the telephone number properly. Now the beauty with this is, if I were to select all 3,500 whatever ads are, I can change everything from one click. And here's how. I'm going to select United Kingdom. The phone country message has disappeared, and this is not required. So I'm going to delete. That error has gone away, and because I didn't select all of them, only the top one has got no error message. So I'm going to select all. Now they should all disappear. There you go. Now if I made a spelling mistake or a typo or something like that, and let's say instead of headline 2, I want to make it change the Google Ads challenge. I'm changing headline to, right now I've got all of these 3,500 headlines as the take the 45-day challenge. Now see what happens. All of them have been changed to take the Google Ads challenge. So making amendments, tweaking ads is effortless. So apologies, I forgot to add. So my campaign is pretty much ready. When I go to post, I should have one campaign, 1782 ad groups, 1782 keywords, one location, and 3564 ads, which I've just set up and now about to upload in a matter of minutes. Okay, so hope you enjoyed, and I can see the questions pinging in. So yeah, please fire away. I shall answer them for you. So that's why your ads have not been approved, because the phone number has not been verified. It's coming up as unverified. So you need to make sure that your phone number is there. So hi Ashwini, and hello to everybody else as well. David Price, what's the actual name of the editor? It is called Google Ads Editor. You Google it and you will find it. Premium account, how to get the CPA cost? Okay, I presume what you're asking is how do you calculate or work out your cost per acquisition. So once you start running your campaign, and if you don't have any data, let's say you spend $1,000 and you get 10 conversions. So you divide 1,000 by 10 equals to $100. So each conversion, each acquisition or lead has cost you $100. So that's how you work out your cost per acquisition. Wine tour drivers Napa, hi Buzz, hope you are keeping well, good to see you here. So do they still charge you if they only click on the ad and do not complete the call? Unfortunately, yes, my friend. That's the problem. They will charge you for that click even if somebody does not go ahead and give you the call. So you want to keep those click to call conversion rate as high as possible, around more than 50% or more. And they do give you really good results, the call ads, for sure. Ashwini, hello. Is there any simple way to add negative farming from the editor itself? Negative keywords, yes, you can. You go into, there you go, negative keywords over here. And you can add as many at campaign level or ad group level. In fact, you can add up at campaign and ad group level. The negative list, what I tend to do is to make one as a negative list and apply to all the campaigns. So pretty much any campaign which is running in my account is applied. So it's kind of like an account level negative list. Hi Amish, which attribution model works best for Google ad conversion tracking? This is a question which is impossible to answer because it really depends on different businesses and how quickly or how slow a conversion happens. For example, if you are looking for an emergency plumber, you're pretty much going to get the conversion on that first click. You're not going to phone around to 20 different people and then go to Facebook and then go on the internet to find the best deal. You want to stop that leaking tap. So the first person who can come to you at a good price, you're going to call them. So in that case, the first click would be my best advice. But for general businesses, i.e. when you get multiple touch points before they convert, we tend to use time decay. Mr. Unknown. Well, you are known now on YouTube, Mr. Unknown. It's not a secret anymore. Okay, and 007 in front of your name. I like your name, my friend. Very cool indeed. Mr. Unknown 007. Okay, I really need to know how to Google Map ads. Okay, how to run Google Map apps. Smart campaigns, start running with those. You will be able to run Google Maps. Can you tell me what's your YouTube video about Google Maps ads? In our playlist there are loads. Oh, on this channel, in fact, we've got over 700 videos. So you better cancel your Netflix subscription and start binge watching over here. There will be some about Google Maps ads as well in here somewhere. Nripin, I hope I pronounced your name properly. How to increase quality score? I have noticed that some of my pages had 8 or 9 and now they are down to 2 to 3. How do they determine that? Well, the pages don't get the quality score, the keywords get the quality score. What you want to do is to increase the quality score is dependent on 3 things: the click-through rate, the landing page experience, and the relevancy between the ad and the keyword. So what you want to do is to keep your keywords and the ad text as you got to have that keyword in the ad, first of all. Then you've got to make sure that the CTR is pretty good. Google is in the business of clicks, and so are we. Without clicks, we will not get any customers or people to our website. And when they do come onto the landing page, make sure it has got a great landing page experience, which usually means that you need to have a pretty fast loading landing page. So the speed needs to be pretty quick. But what I found, sometimes the algorithms or the systems we reset, even though I've got a low quality score on a keyword, the conversion, cost per conversion and conversion rate is really good. So I'm not going to touch it because I don't care about the quality score at that stage. What I want is those conversions and my customer is happy. Because if you ask your customer what would they like a better quality score or more leads and more conversions? I bet they are going to say the later. Anish, I'm not clear. In a campaign, at least how many ad group and keywords should we include? As many as you want. I've just shown you. I've included a couple of almost 3,000 keywords. 1,782 keywords and ad groups, and over 3,000 keywords. So you can add as many as you like, my friend. Bidding on individual keywords or on ad groups or maximize click strategy, which is more relevant and costs less for advertiser? It's not about costing less, it's about increasing your conversion rate and your conversions. So I think your question is, there are 2 questions within the same question. Obviously, you're asking, should we be bidding at keyword level or ad group level? The way we have our workflow in our agency, we bid at ad group level. It makes things a lot simpler. But most of the people who I know, they just keep on bidding on keyword level, which is fine. If it works for you, it's fine. But for us, it's at ad group level. Maximize click strategies we hardly use. It's all about clicks and not about conversions. So if you want to cost less for your advertiser, don't use maximize clicks, because max clicks is going to eat up your budget, and all you're telling Google is give me clicks. I don't care about the profitability of the campaign. I don't care about the conversions or the conversion rate or the cost per conversion. Where will the ad show up in most cases? I presume you're talking about the call ads, which will show up on the search network only. I set up ad which has lead, then smart campaign, but didn't show on Google Maps. I'm really upset for that. I can't follow that question, I'm afraid. Mr. Unknown James Bond, I should call you. Nripin, I'm glad you got the answer. Okay, please guide me specifically with video ads or video about Google. Videos don't work on Google Maps. Um, Video will only work on YouTube and on the Google Display Network. Nipin, you just mentioned that it's okay to add as many keywords possible. Yeah. In that case, how do we keep the relevancy of the landing page? That's a really good question. This is why keeping these keywords very relevant to each other and extremely what's the right word, tightly knitted. So in my case over here, all these keywords are about Google and Google Ads. So I've got 570 odd keywords, and I've times it by 3 because there are 3 mesh types. So obviously they are the same, but they're all about Google Ads. So if you go back on this playlist, there are loads and loads of videos about how I keep these keywords together. There's the keyword planner which I have got, which I'll show you where to download it for free. It will save you a ton of time and money. So that is the keyword planner template where you upload the keywords and then you can sort them out per ad group. The URL, I'll put it in the comment box. So you can go there and download it for free and have a play with this. Where was I on the questions? So what I meant was don't have hundreds of keywords in one ad group. You can have different ad groups, but you can have thousands of keywords in a campaign. How to contact me? You can contact me through WhatsApp or through my website. All the details are on there. And then WhatsApp is +44. There you go, my friend. So that's how you can get in touch with me. Raghavendra. Have I pronounced it right? I'm so sorry. I'm really bad with names. Can you show how to set up a campaign using Excel sheet to Google Ads Editor, structuring the campaign with keyword tracking? So I've just shown you. I think you were late. So you rewind this and you will see how it works. And whatever keyword tracking, when you say keyword tracking, what do you mean by that? I'm not sure what you mean by keyword tracking, but I've certainly shown you in this session how to use Google Sheets or Excel sheet and use Google Ads. Good, Nripin. Thank you for subscribing. And if you guys haven't subscribed yet, then please do so and hit the bell button, because we upload videos on a regular basis, pretty much on a daily basis, plus the live stream we go. So you will be the first one to be notified every time we upload something. Hello, Visin. It is mandatory to start with CPC and then move to CPA after getting sufficient clicks so that Google understand my requirements. If yes, how many clicks I need to have before I move to CPA? Really good question, and I have talked about this a lot, and I'm glad you asked that, because you will get different answers from different people. Most people say, and especially Google reps will say, well, start off with target CPA straight off the bat. I don't think it's the right way to do that, because if there's no data in the account, how does Google know what you're looking for? How does Google know what cost per acquisition or the target ROAS you are going after? Once you start running these campaigns and you got the data, and don't go on clicks. Even a 5-year-old boy can get clicks on Google Ads, right? Don't go on clicks, work on conversions. And what you want to do is get at least 25, 30, 40 conversions and then switch over. That main, it's the same campaign. Don't create a new one, because although target CPA works at and looks at account level, the target ROAS looks at campaign level data. But what I prefer to do is run two campaigns at the same time. So if I start with one manual campaign, I've got my number of conversions which I need. I switch this, I copy this campaign and make another one. Then I go to the first one. So both of them are on manual, right? Go to the first one which has got data in it, switch this over into target CPA. Whatever Google is saying to you, it will tell you that Google can give you a conversion at such and such price. Set this up and start running. And then the second one, which has got zero data, you can start running in manual mode, because if you lose it out in the auction in the TCPA campaign, you might win in the manual one, and vice versa. So I prefer to run both the manual and the smart campaign together at the same time. Anish, which day you come live? Every weekday, my friend, at 4 o'clock in the UK. Should I avoid using brand names and keywords? Home appliances, service campaign. Is there a possibility of disapproval or suspension? Yes. Brand campaigns, you need to be very careful if you are using keywords like Samsung, Hitachi, Sony, and things like that. So I would go after non-branded keywords. Which is the best tool to track app install campaign? Well, Google Ads will track everything if you've linked everything up properly. If you choose max clicks and want to change it, how do you do that? Change it to what, Buzz? I presume you are running a manual campaign and then you want to change it to max clicks. Is that correct? If so, then you go at campaign level, go to settings, and you can change the bidding strategy over there. Okay, I think I've covered everybody. So thank you so much for your lovely questions. It makes it a lot more fun when I have got quite a few questions to answer, rather than just talking to a computer screen. So that's it for today, ladies and gents. I shall be back tomorrow. And every Tuesday, I write your ad. So if you want me to write your ad, send me an email or a WhatsApp message with your website URL. I don't critique on the website. All I do is take that information and I write ads for you. Every Tuesday, I do that. So thank you so much and stay safe, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye for now.